And look, man, you guys know how I feel, dude. I think cheaters are soft ass gamers. I think they're weak. I think they suck. I love, one of my favorite things to watch in the world is people that cheat in online competitive games. Any kind of online game where you're cheating to get an advantage, you suck. You deserve to get wrecked. I love watching people get banned out of games for it and stuff. I love it, dude. I know people go, well, sometimes it's just people wanting to troll and stuff like that. I don't give a crap, dude. It's terrible for the community. It's terrible for the game. It's terrible for the company. You know? Oh, dude, yeah, their faces. I wasn't doing it. It wasn't me. Somebody must have been using my PC. You know, somebody must have been using my my game or my console. You know, you can like, it's like, come on, man. You flipping. It's so stupid, man. I hate it. It's terrible. It's always a cat and mouse game, you know? It's always a cat and mouse game of people using hacks, cheating, things like that, and the company trying to find ways to detect it, shut them down, prevent them from having another account, you know, things like that. It's a rough thing. It's a vicious cycle, and just about any game that ever comes out that is a live service, multiplayer game, it's got its issues with cheaters and hackers, and it sucks. You know, in my opinion, what it is a bunch of people that want instant gratification on being able to be good at a game, instead of spending time in the game, learning how to get good and increasing their skill. They want instant gratification on being able to just cheat and rack up, you know, points or climb leaderboards or whatever in a non-legit way. And they suck. They're soft ass gamers, and they deserve to get wrecked, dude. Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready to say to McSplash. I don't have an issue with that, dude. That's been a thing in gaming for a long, long time, dude. Forever. You know what I mean? Things in games, whether you want to talk about the Konami code or you want to talk about command line text in PC games and stuff, if you're playing a single player game, you're going through a campaign, and you want to mess with some either whether it be mods or actual cheats in a game to just have some fun with on your own, and it doesn't affect anybody else, only your experience, whatever, dude, you do you. It still doesn't appeal to me, really. You know, I play games vanilla. I don't even mod my games unless it's something that helps with performance for like old games and stuff, you know, but I don't have an issue with that. You know, games are about having fun. If that's going to help you have fun, whatever, dude. It doesn't affect anybody else, whatever. Cool. You do you, man. Have fun. But when you get into a live service game and you're affecting other people's experience and negatively, and you're you know, destroying the community around the game and stuff like that, that's terrible. Then those people deserve to get absolutely obliterated. Yeah, exactly, Soup. That's what it is most of the time. It's a skill issue. They suck at the games and they can't handle it, so they want instant gratification instead of trying to practice and get good. It's terrible, dude. People suck. But the finals is still suffering under the weight of cheaters. So the finals has had more success in the last few weeks than almost any other shooter that came before it. It was shadow dropped by Embark during the Game Awards and racked up 10 million players in the space of just 2 weeks. That milestone came just a couple of months after the game went through a widely successful beta period, saw stacks of positive feedback leveled against the game. Unfortunately, that beta was plagued by waves of cheaters, which is something that fans of the highly energetic shooter thought would be dealt with by the time the game was released. Sadly, almost a month after the game went live, the cheating pandemic is worse than ever, and technical blockers have been stonewalling Embark Studios at every turn when it comes to addressing that issue. Enough to bring it down. The Finals is a frenetic, fast-paced, and destructive shooter with some innovative elements and highly entertaining gunplay. It's been designed as a competitive first-person shooter with free-to-play operating model that has already proven to be a monumental success for Embark Studios, and it's the firm's first game. However, on social media platforms, the driving discussion seems to be centered around cheaters and hackers in almost every scenario. There are thousands of users pouring into Twitter and Reddit to voice their concerns about the slew of cheaters ruining their games, particularly those trying to enjoy the game's ranked modes. Reportedly, Embark Studios faced technical issues that blocked them from banning cheaters, but they're nearing a solution at present and endeavor to keep the game smooth, safe, and fair. In the meantime, players are struggling to cope with the crushing weight of a miserable experience brought on by cheaters ruining their matches. These days, it seems like no multiplayer game can be released or operate successfully without cheaters pulling it to pieces. Yeah, unfortunately. From Escape from Tarkov to Warzone and from Valorant to Fortnite, there are cheaters everywhere. Have you struggled with the flow of cheaters in the finals? Yeah, again. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what the game is. It's terrible, man. And then you get good and be called a hacker anyway. There is a you know, unfortunately, that is also something that happens. You know, because cheating is so rampant, right? It's so polluted within these types of games that people see somebody just get good and they automatically assume they're cheating because it's everywhere. That sucks. It sucks that because the cheating is so all over the place and it's just, you know, it's almost unavoidable in all these games that when there is somebody actually doing good, they can't be appreciated for that skill level. They automatically get pointed out as a cheater. That sucks. That's just another negative aspect of why, you know, it sucks that people cheat in these kinds of games. Absolutely, dude. You're absolutely right, Pinky. Yep.